Hello and welcome back to Motivex English, the podcast where we talk about everyday topics to help you improve your English naturally.
And I'm Sophia. We are so happy you are here with us today. Leo, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, Sophia. A little tired, but good. I was up late last night, reading a book.
Oh, really? That's wonderful. What book?
It's a book about success, how to be successful. It's very interesting, and it made me think this is a perfect topic for our podcast.
I agree. The word success is everywhere, right? On social media, in books, in conversations. But what does it really mean? Is it only money and a big job?
Exactly. So today, our topic is what is a successful person? We will talk about different ideas of success. This is a great topic for English learners because we will use many common and useful words.
Yes, we will speak slowly and clearly. We will repeat important words, and we will explain our ideas in simple English. So, get your tea or coffee, relax, and let's start the conversation.
Okay, Leo, let's start with you. When you hear the word successful person, what is the first picture in your head? What do you imagine? That's a good question. I think for many, many years, my first picture was a businessman. A man in a very expensive, nice suit. He has a big car, a big house, maybe a private airplane. He's the boss of a big company. He is on the cover of magazines. That was my old idea.
Yes, I understand that. That is the classic traditional image, the rich and powerful person. But now, do you still think the same?
Not at all. My idea changed completely. Now, I think a successful person is happy. I know it sounds simple, but for me, success is about happiness and satisfaction. If you are happy with your life, you are successful.
I love that. So for you, success is an internal feeling, not an external thing. Internal means inside you, your feelings. External means outside you, like money, cars, houses.
Yes, exactly. Internal versus external. Let me give you an example. I have a friend. His name is David. David has a very normal job. He is a gardener. He works in a park. He doesn't have a lot of money. He has a small apartment. But he loves his job. He loves working with plants, with nature. He comes home tired, but happy. He has time for his family and his hobbies. For me, David is a very successful person.
That's a beautiful example. So his success is his happiness and his job satisfaction. He finds purpose in his work. Purpose means a feeling that your life has meaning, that you are doing something important.
Purpose. Yes, that's a great word. So, Sophia, what about you? What is your definition of the successful person?
For me, it's about balance. Balance is when you have different parts of your life in a good, healthy proportion. It's not only about work, it's about work, family, health, friends, and personal time. A successful person, for me, is someone who has a good balance.
Can you explain more? What happens when there is no balance?
Of course, imagine a person who works all the time, day and night. He makes a lot of money. He is very famous in his job, but he has no time for his children. He doesn't see his friends. He is always stressed. He doesn't sleep well. His health is bad. Is this person successful? For me, no. He has money, but he doesn't have a good life. He is not happy. He is not healthy.
I see. So success is not one thing. It is many things together. It's like a recipe. You need different ingredients.
Yes, a recipe for a good life. The ingredients are health, good relationships, work that you like or find meaningful, enough money to live without big problems, and time for yourself.
Meaningful is another excellent word. It means something that has a special meaning or importance. So a meaningful job is a job that is important for you, not only for money.
Right. Let's talk about money for a minute, because money is important, right? We need money for food, for a house, for education, for health.
Of course, money is a tool. It is necessary. But is it the only thing? No. I think the problem starts when people think money is the only measure of success. Measure means a way to judge or calculate something.
So if we use only money to measure success, then a rich person is always successful and a person with less money is not successful. But we know that is not true. There are many rich people who are very unhappy, and there are people with simple lives who are very happy and fulfilled. Fulfilled means feeling happy and satisfied with your life.
So money can help with success, but it is not success itself. It's like money is the flour in a cake. You need flour to make a cake, but you also need sugar, eggs, and milk. Only flour does not make a good cake.
That's a great comparison. I like that. Only flour makes a very bad cake. So let's list some ingredients for a successful life. According to us, what do you think is the most important ingredient?
For me, after health, the most important ingredient is good relationships. Family, friends, a partner, love, and connection. Humans are social animals. We need other people. When you have strong, healthy relationships, you have support. You have people to talk to share your problems and your happiness. This is very important for a happy life.
I completely agree. Studies show that people with strong social connections are happier and live longer. So it's not only a feeling, it is science. So, relationship is a key ingredient.
What is your most important ingredient?
For me, it is health, because without health, it is very difficult to enjoy anything. If you are sick, you cannot enjoy your money. You cannot enjoy your time with family. So for me, a successful person is also a person who takes care of his or her health. He eats good food, he exercises, he sleeps enough.
That is very true. Health is the foundation. Foundation is the strong base that you build a house on. If the foundation is weak, the house can fall. So if your health is weak, your life can be very difficult.
Okay, so we have health, relationships. What else?
How about personal growth? Personal growth means that you are always learning new things, you are improving yourself, you are becoming a better person.
Ooh, that's a good one. Can you give an example?
Sure. Imagine an old man, maybe 70 years old. He decides to learn a new language, or he starts playing a musical instrument, or he reads books about different cultures. He is not working for money anymore, but he is active, he is learning. For me, this is a sign of a successful person. He is curious about the world.
Yes, a successful person has a growth mindset. Mindset is your way of thinking. A growth mindset means you believe you can learn and grow. The opposite is a fixed mindset. You believe you cannot change.
And this is very important for our listeners, right? Because they are all learning English. They all have a growth mindset. They're trying to improve themselves. So in this way, they are already successful.
Absolutely. Learning a language is a big, big part of personal growth. It is not easy. It needs time, patience, and practice. So every person who is listening to us right now, who is practicing English, is a successful person in this area.
That's a beautiful thought. So let's talk about another point. Society often gives us a very narrow definition of success. Narrow means not wide, limited. Society says success is a big job, a lot of money, a big house.
But we are all different. We have different dreams, different talents, different values. So why should we all have the same definition of success? I think a successful person is also someone who is true to himself. True to yourself means you know who you are, you know what you want, and you live your life according to your own values, not according to society's rules.
That can be difficult because sometimes your family or your friends want you to be a doctor or an engineer, but you want to be an artist or a teacher. There is pressure.
Yes, social pressure. It's very strong. To be true to yourself, you need courage. Courage means you are brave. You are not afraid to be different.
So a successful person has the courage to follow his or her own path.
Let's think about some examples of people who are successful but not in the traditional way.
Okay, I have one. Think about a mother who stays at home to take care of her children. She doesn't have a salary. Her work is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is very hard work. She is not famous. She doesn't have a big title on a business card, but she is raising good, kind, happy human beings. Is she successful? For me, yes, absolutely. Her work is maybe the most important work in the world.
That's a perfect example. Her success is in the happiness and health of her family. Her reward is love, not money.
Another example, a teacher in a small village. He doesn't have a big salary, but he teaches children to read and write. He gives them knowledge and confidence. He changes their lives. Is he successful? I think yes.
Or a volunteer. A volunteer is a person who works without money to help others. For example, people who help animals, or clean the environment, or help poor people. They are not rich, but they make the world a better place. This is a different kind of success. A success of character. Character is your moral qualities like kindness, honesty, generosity.
So we see that success has many faces. It is not one single image.
Let's talk about the journey to success. People often only see the result. They see the famous actor, but they don't see the 10 years of small bad jobs and many, many rejections.
Rejection is when someone says no to you. For example, you go to an audition for a movie and they say, no, thank you. That is a rejection.
Right. So success is usually a long journey with many small steps, many failures, and many lessons.
Failure is when you try to do something and you don't succeed. For a long time, people saw failure as a bad thing. But now, many successful people say that failure is a teacher. You learn from your mistakes.
So a successful person is not a person who never fails. A successful person is a person who fails, learns, and tries again. He has perseverance. Perseverance means you continue trying even when it is difficult. You don't give up.
This is very important for English learners, right? Because they are all learning English. They all have a growth mindset. They are trying to improve themselves. So in this way, they are already successful.
Absolutely. Learning a language is a big, big part of personal growth. It is not easy. It needs time, patience, and practice. So every person who's listening to us right now, who is practicing English, is a successful person in this area.
That's a beautiful thought. So let's talk about another point. Society often gives us a very narrow definition of success. What are the qualities of a successful person in our opinion?
Yes, financial stability is important. It means you have enough money to live without constant worry. You can pay for your needs. It doesn't mean you are rich, but you are not always stressed about money.
So, financial stability is an ingredient that can help you have a better life, but it is not the goal itself. The goal is a happy, fulfilling life.
Exactly.
Now, for our listeners, Let's think about some practical steps. How can you start to build your own version of a successful life? You don't need to change everything today. Small steps are important.
First, think about your values. What is important for you? Is it family? Is it creativity? Is it helping others? Write it down. Knowing your values is the first step.
Second, think about your definition of success. Is it the same as your parents' definition? Is it the same as your friend's definition? Or is it your own? Take some quiet time and think, what does a successful life look like for me in 10 years? Imagine it.
Third, set small, realistic goals. For example, if health is important, a goal can be, I will walk for 20 minutes 3 times a week. A very small goal. When you achieve it, you feel good, and you can make a bigger goal.
And for English learning, a small goal can be, I will learn 5 new words every day. Or I will listen to one MotiveX English podcast episode every week. Small, consistent actions are the key.
Fourth, don't compare yourself to other people. This is very, very important. On social media, everyone looks perfect and successful, but it is not real life. Compare yourself only to yourself from yesterday. Are you a little better than yesterday? That is success.
Yes, the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday.
And fifth, be kind to yourself. Sometimes you will have a bad day. Sometimes you will not achieve your goal. It's okay. Tomorrow is a new day. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. A marathon is a very long run. A sprint is a very fast, short run.
Wonderful advice. So to finish our conversation, what is your final message about a successful person?
My final message is success is a personal journey. It is not a destination. It is not a place you arrive at and then stop. It is the journey itself. It is about living a life that feels good and right for you, a life with purpose, with love, with health, and with continuous growth.
Beautifully said. And my final message is, you are already successful in many ways. Look at your life. You have already overcome many difficulties. You are learning a new language. You are trying to improve. So be proud of yourself. Define your own success and enjoy the journey.
Thank you for this wonderful conversation.
And thank you to our listeners for joining us on MotiveX English.
If you liked this episode, please tell your friends. And if you have your own definition of success, please write to us on our website or social media. We would love to hear from you.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and take care of yourself. Goodbye.
Bye.
Welcome back. Before we finish, let's do a quick review of some of the important words we used today. This will help you remember and practice.
Yes, let's go. The first word is internal. Can you explain it again?
Of course. Internal means something that is inside. For example, your feelings, your thoughts, your happiness. These are internal things. The opposite is external. Things outside, like money, your car, your house.
Perfect. Next word, purpose.
Purpose is a very strong feeling that your life has a meaning, a reason. For example, a doctor's purpose might be to help sick people. A teacher's purpose is to educate children.
Great. How about fulfilled?
Fulfilled is a feeling of happiness and satisfaction because you are using your talents and abilities. You feel that your life is complete and meaningful. After helping build the school, she felt very fulfilled.
Wonderful. Next word, measure.
A measure is a way to judge or calculate something. For example, money is one measure of success, but not the only one. A ruler is a measure for length.
Excellent. Let's try foundation.
The foundation is the strong base of a building. In our topic, health is the foundation of a good life. Without a strong foundation, the building can fall.
Yes. And the word mindset.
Your mindset is your way of thinking, your attitude. A growth mindset means you believe you can learn and improve. We hope all our listeners have a growth mindset.
Me too. Now, a harder word, perseverance.
Perseverance is the quality of continuing to try, even when it is very difficult. You don't give up. Learning English requires a lot of perseverance.
And the last word for today, stability.
Stability means a situation that is calm, steady, and does not change suddenly. Financial stability means your money situation is steady and secure. You're not rich, but you're not poor and worried.
Thank you. That was a great review.
Let's practice with a simple sentence using many of these words.
Okay. True success is an internal feeling of being fulfilled, built on a foundation of good health, driven by a sense of purpose, and achieved with perseverance.
Wow, that sentence is perfect. It's like a summary of our whole talk. Listeners, you can write that sentence down. It's a very good one to remember.
Thank you. And that is all for today's special vocabulary review.
Let's practice with a simple sentence using many of these words.
Okay. True success is an internal feeling of being fulfilled, built on a foundation of good health, driven by a sense of purpose, and achieved with perseverance.
Wow, that sentence is perfect. It's like a summary of our whole talk. Listeners, you can write that sentence down. It's a very good one to remember.
Thank you. And that is all for today's special vocabulary review.
Keep practicing these words. Use them in your own sentences. This is the way to improve.
Thank you for listening. We will see you next time on MotiveX English.